Afternoon, everybody. We've got two for the price of one today. We're going to do both Jenson button books, and if you stay to the end, you'll hear a cracking anecdote from one of them. The reason I'm doing two today is because I've just finished this one, his latest one, but it's the one that came first that I think is the better of the two. This is How to Be an F1 Driver, which has got some funny insights into it. And this is more of his proper autobiography. It tells you how he grew up and became the Formula 1 world champion that he is. And the thing about sports biographies is a lot of the time somebody comes in and you can tell it's not their voice because someone else has polished it up a little bit, but with him you can tell it's his character, his personality that's coming through nice and clearly. And it's a great personality. You know, he's got a really good sense of humour, and that comes across really well. And the most important thing, I think, with anything like this is that you don't take yourself too seriously, and Jenson certainly doesn't. You know, he's got a great sense of humour, and that comes across here. I think that's important for everybody in life, really, to just not take yourself too seriously. And you know, it's a great read, and thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm going to read a little part of it, and it's quite insightful too as well. You know, he does actually tell you how to drive really fast, which I appreciated. How to take the racing line and things like that. So, but the bit I'm going to read from is, just to give you a little bit of background, he's just avoided an attempted mugging in Brazil just before the Brazilian Grand Prix. And Bernie Ecclestone, who's the chief of Formula 1, who was the chief of Formula 1 at that time, has a conversation with him about it, you know, and Bernie being Bernie doesn't want to make a big deal out of it. But obviously it was a big deal if someone's held you at gunpoint. Anyway, have a listen to this. It's good, this. Quick bit of context to this next conversation. Over the years, there had been an awful lot of moaning from teams about the dangers of Brazil, and perhaps understandably. Bernie had always tried to play it down, just as the Brazilian government turned a blind eye to the favelas. So Bernie did with the armed guards and bulletproof glass. "Hello, Jenson," he said. "Hello, Bernie," I said. "What's all this I hear about you and some locals?" "They were chasing us, Bernie. They had guns. They had a submachine gun." He pulled a lemony face. "Come on, seriously, do you think it was really dangerous?" "Of course it was dangerous. They were armed. It was very dangerous, Bernie." Now he came over all philosophical. "There are victims in life, Jenson," he said, "and you've got to know whether you're a victim or not." He left, and me and my friend looked at each other, gobsmacked. There's a postscript. At the end of that year, Bernie was pretty badly beaten up by muggers who took his Hublot watch as he left his offices in Knightsbridge. A photo of his bruised face was used in a Hublot advert with the tagline, "See what people will do for a Hublot." So full marks to Bernie for capitalising on that one. Not long after, he sent me the photo in the post with a card that said, "I'm sorry, it seems like we can all be victims at one time or another," which was nice of him. Trouble was, in the meantime, I'd sent him a nasty Christmas card addressed to Bernie the victim. They must have crossed in the post. Oops.